I want to talk about how minimalism contributes to being wealthy. I grew up in a household with a lot of stuff, so much stuff that was really hard to keep it clean and take care of all of it, and it created a lot of anxiety, and there was a lot of time spent on managing it. But this book called You Can Buy Happiness and It's Cheap, and it was about a woman who got rid of all her stuff and bought a tiny home on wheels and like moved around, and she was a freelance writer, and she just started doing more of what she loved and being outdoors and just not focusing on stuff. But one of the biggest takeaways from that book was the happiness piece, that because she was no longer managing all this stuff and it wasn't creating this like background anxiety of like, I have to take care of that, I have to take care of that, oh there's that, oh like the fan I have to clean, like all the stuff that she was managing, that her background noise and her anxiety in her mind went way down. And then she became very successful in her career. She wrote this book that was a very good seller. The biggest takeaway from that book was the mental health piece, that our stuff is often associated with quick fixes, right? Like, I don't feel great, so I'm gonna buy this thing. But I've gone to both extremes of like no stuff, no buy months, to like buy whatever the heck you want, I can do it. And both are fine. And I'm somewhere in the middle. I have a happy medium where I really ask myself, do I want this? Does this make me happy? And one of my favorite places, some of my favorite places growing up were all of my grandmother's houses, because they were clean, but they were cozy and they had cute things in them, but they were very well maintained and taken care of. I wouldn't necessarily say I'm a minimalist when it comes to stuff all the time, but I am very particular about what can stay and what can go. And I do regular like clean outs of all kinds of stuff. If I'm not using it, like, gotta go. Now I'm all about energy and vibes, and sometimes things just kind of like you wear out their energy after a while, like especially with clothing or like things on the wall or whatever art. You gotta refresh and declutter. One of the biggest steps on my path to financial independence and retiring early. So if you want to know more, I have a minimalism, manifestation, and mental health guide in my bio. It's like $7. I have a $3 meditation guide if you want to like kind of get started on the mental stuff. And then I have links in my TikTok shop for all the books I recommend on retiring early and minimalism, yada yada. I'm Lauren Teresa, business owner, LCSW, digital marketer. I have the roadmap if you want to do that too. That's how I come on here and started doing all this. So thank you for being here.